Meanwhile, around the city of Laon in northern France, the trains are a little different. The classic red and cream liveried Caravelle diesel units are very much the norm on this diesel-only cross-country route. This pair head the 0715 departure, which is the 0621 from Rheims to Lille on Thursday 26 June 2002. The line from Rheims to Laon is increasingly used by long-distance freight services avoiding the busy routes through Paris and Charleville. This pair of BB 66,000s heads for Ternier. Just to the west of the station is a conveniently placed road overbridge which offers a good vantage point to watch the various comings and goings. This pair of units is seen arriving from the Ternier direction and crosses the junction with the lines to and from Paris, which continue straight on. Just visible on the right is the single track line into the freight yard. Finally, just south of Laon, on the line to Paris, there are also a number of good photographic locations. Here we see freight livery BB 67530 at the rear of this northbound local service.
To the east of the station, a Z23500 electric unit heads towards Lille. Also on their way out are the diesel loco haul services that operate in this part of France, such as in this example which shows 67591 on the 642 from Lille to St. Paul. New deliveries of X76500 DMUs are gradually ousting the classic big blue diesels. In the opposite direction comes 67626 on the 618 from St. Paul. The sky was still dark and overcast as BB 16759 heads east out of the town, whilst powering the 646 from Laon to Lille. We now move to just south of the town of Libecourt, on the line from Lille to Douai. The oldest surviving 16500 is 16530, which was introduced into traffic on 8th of March 1959. The loco is seen on the rear of the 740 from Lille to Douai. A kilometre to the south and we see dual voltage BB 22200 locomotive number 22377 on a container train bound for the nearby terminal which replaced Lille Sud. This was another 16500 diagram that had gone over to a unit. This is Z24500, number 24555, one of 33 out of an eventual fleet of 46, based at Laon. introduced into traffic as recently as March this year, this is Z24500 set number 613. This is just south of Douai on the line from Cambrai, as this Z24500 heads north. This was until recently a BB16500 diagram. Finally, we are at Montigny on the line linking Douai with Valenciennes, as BB16760 slows with the 1214 from Lens. 10 years ago, this class were an everyday sight in northern France on all manner of trains from freight to local passenger. Today, the survivors are on borrowed time, as new train deliveries slowly erode their numbers. If you want to see them in action before they go, then northern France, and particularly to the south of Lille, is the place.
Freight traffic is mainly operated by Class 27,000 and 36,000 electrics. Here, 27150 heads south with a steel train from Dunkirk. The line sees regular local stopping services. Here, unit number 92052 heads north. Not far away is the main line to and from Calais. Heading south is this Class 27,000 on a trainload of empty car carriers. The date is Saturday the 24th of July 2010. With a leaden sky as a backdrop, one of the regular TGV services heads for Dunkirk. This is 36009, heading a trainload of coil bound for the steelworks around Charleroi in Belgium. A short time later, a set of empties heads north behind 36008. $27,060 takes a trainload of finished cars towards Calais. During our 90-minute stopover, 2 freights were seen on the Calais line, with 3 on the route to Dunkirk. We now move to a point around 15 kilometres south of Dunkirk as we see BB 16500 number 641 on a northbound commuter service. When this picture was taken on Wednesday the 20th of April 2011, all regular diagrammed work for this type of locomotive had finished. This was the first working for the class for 11 days. Heading south is TGV set number 40, forming the 1801 departure from Dunkirk to Lille, Europe. Unit number 534 is seen around 30 minutes later, with the 1836 service to Lille. Including freight, we logged 10 movements each hour on this stretch of railway line. This unit heads north towards the coast. $27,064 rounds the corner with a southbound train of steel plate. Only 2 freights were seen in our 80-minute stopover. Just 6 units make up the Z92-050 fleet of double-deck trains. Interestingly, these units were built as recently as 1996, although they don't look that modern. Number 16641 returns, with its train bound for Laon. The remaining handful of operational locos now being used for emergency cover in case of the non-availability of the newer BB 25500s. Shortly after 7:15 in the evening, numbers 27042 and 073 double-head this train of iron ore hoppers. The last remaining locomotive-hauled passenger services on this line are operated by BB 25500s. Here, number 636 heads the 1745 from Lille.